Coming up this week on the Kaizen Culture Pod.
Which is ridiculous, by the way.
How does that work?
We've had an insane result.
I'm still going to be young. I don't know about you.
Welcome back to the Kaizen Culture Pod, where we are keeping the conversation moving within Australian karate. My name is Mitchell Durham, here as always with Nathan Blockley. We have a special guest on today, Hannah Sullivan. We are free and available wherever you get your podcasts, whether it be on Apple or Spotify, and we're also watchable on YouTube. Please give the podcast a rating if you're enjoying the content. Now, this is the first time we've had a second repeat guest on the podcast, I'm pretty sure. Hannah Sullivan.
Feeling a bit special.
Very special. Well, Hannah, you're the face of West Coast karate down in the south of Perth. Probably
Down
the
all
face,
that way.
yeah, face of WA karate, I would say, as well. And yeah, I think you're a loved character of the karate community. So it's good to have you back on.
I hope so. Everyone.
Oh, of course. And the stars aligned because you were both at the World Games, which we're talking about this podcast episode. So
How handy. You didn't need to fly me out anywhere.
no,
No,
we don't have that sort of money. I don't know who you heard that from, but we can't afford to do that.
any at all.
Nah.
No. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. Good, just making sure that was good.
Always good to double check.
We flew in last night. We've been hanging out.
We've been hanging out a lot.
Hanging out a lot, and so I couldn't get enough of you. I had to bring you back on.
Invite me back. I
but,
can't get rid of you. Like, as much as I try. I just can't.
But yeah, World Games, it was so epic. Like, I don't know what I expected from this event. I was like, oh, this is going to be pretty cool. But
Yeah.
when we got there, it was actually the most insane thing ever.
Like kids in a candy shop. Like
Yeah.
I think I heard Mitchell squeal.
It was that the China part of it, or was it the actual, like, just the organisation, the whole camp? What do you call it? The village.
Yeah.
The village,
The whole shebang.
yeah.
The whole shebang. Like, you got off at the airport and there are signs everywhere for it. There's officials everywhere. You get welcomed in. And, like, I'm not talking about, like, big, like, there were big signs. But, like, you even have, like, World Game signs on, like the tea. What are
Tea bags?
Yeah, on tea bags.
But,
Like,
no way.
they went to town.
They
Really?
went crazy.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
insane.
The branding was really on. So they had the like purpley blue color. They had the little panda mascots, and they just branded the whole place. Like everywhere you went, like train stations, like shopping places, just branding everywhere. I think they were just like super psyched to have the world.
Top to bottom of China, World Games
Yeah.
everywhere, blasted. I actually got lost at one stage and I still ended up in a World Games village.
The World Games Village was insane. So it was like a university campus, I would say.
Yeah.
Pretty much like dormitories everywhere, but they were hotel rooms.
They were huge.
Yeah.
There was 12 massive building blocks just full of World Games athletes.
Yeah.
They were huge. It was insane how many athletes there were. And not all athletes were there at the same time. Like, people were coming, going and leaving. So just the volume of crazy.
Yeah, and that's crazy to consider that was only one area of Chengdu as well, because the World Games was like over the entire city, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So there was two villages.
Wow.
So we were Athlete
Yeah.
Village A,
Yeah, A.
and then B was close to the city with
Yeah.
other venues because there was venues around the whole place. It was
Yeah.
it was an insane operation, and they did such a good job.
As it should be. I mean, it's only once every 4 years. It should be it is our Premier League event now. That's a
It is.
terrible use of terminology. But it is.
It's our Olympics.
It's our Olympics. It's our best, most prestigious event. And a medal from this games is worth more than any other medal. Arguably, including World Championships medal, maybe.
I think it's
Maybe?
harder to get a world.
I agree.
Yeah.
But what means more?
Oh, but then for the 4-year thing.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
what I would say, and
That's
it's part of like an entire multi-sport event as well. It's not you're contributing a medal to your country that goes towards an overall medal tally for a bunch of different sports. You know, I thought maybe like just the representation may be a bit more grandiose than World Championships, and I'm sure like you guys felt a part of the Australian team along with all the other sporting athletes from all the other sports from Australia, no?
One thing I did notice is we met quite a few different sports and crazy sports like fistball, korfball, ultimate frisbee called orienteering, flying disc, just random ones. And I think the general consensus was like they got into the sport a couple of years ago through uni, and then they're like, hey, do you want to like go to the World Games? And it's like, oh, well, this is crazy. Like, let's do that. We'll train together for a week or so. And then they're getting medals. And you're like,
Yeah. Come on, man.
and you're like, oh, and then like, how long have you been doing karate? I'm like, oh, just my whole life.
Yeah.
You know? Like, so I feel like that karate is the most professional amateur sport.
Yeah.
When you see the athletes and the competitiveness, and a lot of the people that were in sports, I'm not saying that they weren't competitive, but I'm just saying that like it was like a social sport. This is pretty cool. We'll get to play against each other. Like flying disc is self-refereed.
Which is ridiculous, by the way.
How does that work?
They just call out if the other person has a foul. And I was like, so what do you do if you have a disagreement? And they were like, we talk it out.
How long did games last?
Yeah, I was like, so do they like last, or what? Like, is there a lot of talking? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, okay, so are you really a sport?
Yeah.
Imagine if we could do that in karate.
Yeah. You
Just
go
like
with 2 hands.
Yeah, no referee. Just like that scored, 100% that scored.
But
I hit you in the face, mate. It scored. Contact. It was contact.
Yeah. But it's just it was kind of a bit like, I don't know. We were sitting there a couple of times at dinner in the dining hall. So many sports rolling through, and you're just like, oh, how serious are you with this game? You know what I mean? Like this is something that means so much to karate athletes. Like this is literally our Olympic. Probably the same for the other sports as well. But you know, when people are telling me they've only done sport for 2, 3, I'm just like,
Big gut wrenching. You're like, oh.
Yeah, maybe that's where those sports are starting out, though. You know, the more that they compete at the World Games, they go back and say how insane it was and how prestigious it actually is. Then maybe the competition to get in there becomes harder.
Yeah.
The people involved in korfball, there's a lot more of them maybe in the future, whatever that is.
Anyway, we'll touch into the performances at the World Games and the whole experience. Like it was very, very elite. The fights were intense and super like, I don't know. It was like another level. Like we've been fighting in the Premier Leagues for a couple of years, worlds and stuff. It just felt like the tension was there, and because of the organisation, and I don't know, it just felt like another level, especially with the athletes that you're fighting. 3 medalists. So it's like every fight was insane.
The physical aspect of it was the same as anything you would expect at a World Championships or Premier League. But the mental aspect of it was the toughest thing I've ever had to do. Like you're just walking in and they're all world medalists. And just to compare and even try and sometimes match up with it, you're like, damn, this is hard. The hardest thing I've ever experienced.
Did you feel that there was a difference mentally for prepping for like Premier League versus this?
Huge.
On the day?
Huge.
Yeah.
It was extremely tough. And like I spoke to you the day before when we started warming up, and I was like, oh, I'm really scared.
Yeah.
I don't think I felt like that since I was 16. I was like, I think I had doe eyes. I was just like looking at everyone. And I was like, oh.
The day before when we weighed in, we had like a training session before weighing, and that was different.
Yeah, everybody was present. Hey?
Everyone was there, and everyone was sort of strutting their stuff and doing like, and you felt real, and it was a bit overwhelming because like Hannah, you turned to me like, overwhelmed. I'm like, yeah, like me too.
Yeah,
this is pretty big. Everyone knows the stakes, and you got to win 3 fights, and you're fighting for a match. Achievable.
Yeah,
you know?
and anyone can fight. Anyone can fight.
It's anyone's game.
It's anyone's game. Yeah, they're all on the same level. It's there's no just one person rolling around and you're like, yeah, they're gonna win.
And
it's
they really
like
were.
anyone can do.
They really were strutting their stuff.
Yeah,
like they really went all out there. And like you're not full of a room of 100 people. You know, you're full of the small group that's competing. So you look to your left and there's Al Jafari, and you're right, and you're like, someone's throwing a spinning back kick, someone, you know, and they're, I can't even explain to you how fast my heart was going. I had to take a minute and turn around and go, okay, you need to calm down. It's not your time to be nervous yet.
Yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah, and what a privilege to be in that space as well, and be amongst those top athletes. I
turned to Mark and I was like, I think that I can do this. And I was like stuttering and shaking with my words. And he was like, yeah, you can. I was like, yeah, thanks.
I think that's the mindset of a lot of athletes, but like even the top in the world, you see doing these small little things to just center themselves back because they do have those feelings, they do have those nerves. One person who clings to mind is Cleo Ferracuti. Yeah, like especially like towards the end of the fight, you'll see her on the line and she's just like looking down and just like breathing, just like centering herself. And she's been in how many finals now? Very elite athlete. And yeah, just same thing. Like you can tell that there's so much going on behind that face, you know?
It is all just how you deal with it. I do, like you said, believe that everyone feels it's just about how you deal with it. So, but the fights themselves, they were so intense and so much scoring. Like what?
Oh, you want my stat?
Yeah, I do want it. Yeah, I've been waiting.
I did. I teased this stat before. Because I was the same. I was watching these World Games and I was like, everything's scoring. It's crazy, and all the matches were so high. Like there were a lot of double digits on both sides.
Crazy.
Not a very common thing in karate, but you saw quite a few of them going through. So the average number of points. Well, I'm going to ask for a guess. The average number of points scored per match in the World Games in karate. Please guess.
So is that like a per athlete or just in the match?
In the match.
So like total combined.
Total combined points.
I reckon total
10.
On average.
On average?
10.
That's so high.
Yeah.
No way. I you know what? Realistically, I'm not gonna let this sway me. Like, you know, because I know it's gonna be big.
Yeah.
I reckon realistically 4-4 is a high score generally. So maybe 8 or 10. Actually, you might be right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 8.
12.02. 12 points per match.
So that's 6 points per athlete, like
on average. Yeah.
On average.
On average. Yeah.
That's
how insane is that? I mean, it's including like if somebody got disqualified and there were a couple of disqualifications, that's an 8-0 loss.
Yeah, right.
But that's still below average. So that's bringing the average down.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Because it's 4-4.
Yeah.
Oh.
How insane is that?
Man.
And you just look through and they're all like, there's double-digit scores everywhere. There's 5 6s, 5 7s.
Well, just looking at this one here, it's like 5-12, 11-3, 2-9, 5-6, 4-3, 7-8, 10-11. That was insane, this one here. The Vinicius Figueira from Brazil and Seydou Baia from Morocco. Did you watch this fight? This was insane. So minus 67, 10-11.
That is crazy.
And I'm pretty sure Brazil had Senchu as well. Man, so many points were scored. So many iffy points as well.
Yeah. It was like if you scored, body mortars were going absolutely crazy with scoring. And if you mildly tapped the body, they were like, absolutely, what a great kick. And you're sitting there in the stands and you're going, really?
There was a time where Yosei Mawashigari's step-up roundhouse kicks to the body didn't score at all, even if they landed flush. And it was because they didn't have enough power, so the judges couldn't justify scoring it because it's not impactful enough.
Yeah.
So how does a scrape of the body justify the criteria?
The body kicks, they were lovely. Even just back leg body march, side kicks. I think I saw so many side kicks. I scored a side kick.
Yeah.
I never scored side
I got sent through the wall with a side kick.
That was one of the most perfect side kicks I've ever seen. I'm so sorry.
I've never felt my guts go backwards. I was sent. Actually, sorry, I was in the corner, I went in for a chudangak, and Maria Torres has gone straight in with the side kick. And I actually went I got sent so hard that my body like fell to the floor and continued flying.
Wow. But to your credit, you jumped up like so quickly.
The referee asked me to take a second.
She's like, you cannot be all right. Just take a second, please. That's great. And Alina Caricci's spinning back kick.
She's the GOAT, man.
Beautiful.
That was insane. And it was so good to see Alina Zaletska in the final with her as well. We finally got that rematch. We didn't see it in, was it Cairo or Rabat that was her first comp back?
Her first comp back since having a baby. So, And I don't know if she...
We didn't see that matchup.
But did she get a bronze?
I think she went for bronze but lost.
Yeah,
I think she got 5th.
Okay.
You said something, though, that... how long?
Well, she did the World Championships and was like hoping to beat her, and that was maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's been about good 2 years since their last
Yeah,
matchup.
Arena definitely has the record against Elena. So it was great to see Elena. I mean, she's been in the space continuously for so long and been at the top in Arena's absence. When Arena come back, it's good to see that Elena's knocked her off the top. Yeah, it's hard to switch between the two. Arena.
They match up. They used to match up all the time. You used to see them sort of changing their tactics ever so slightly because they had to, right?
Yeah.
And so it was just kind of like one, like you constantly backfiring.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to.
But that was an
watch her win
amazing
that.
final. There were some amazing finals this series. Some really standout performances.
Do you think it was good for karate to see scoring? I think as a spectator, I was like, this is so cool. Seeing so many points go, then does it lose some of the integrity of some of the matches? And because points are like gold, some of these matches like sends you the swing of the match changes, and if it's a crappy point,
it lost some credibility.
Yeah, so I don't know. What's your stance on that? See more scoring, or do you just be strict and scores come through? Because we're never going to get like other. It's going to be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. But which end do we want to aim for?
Yeah.
100% the elite scores. Like the correct scores. And I think that's the worst part when media, because media is all around this event, when media shows the world something that doesn't score and it actually scored and everybody's like, the kick didn't even hit the opponent in the head. It hit them in like upper back. Why is this scoring 3 points? And why is this the difference of the match result as well?
It is embarrassing when you see a close-up of the media and you're like, oh, like that was the winning point, or that's what set it off. And
I think ever since the 2020 Olympics, you just need to think, what would Joe Rogan say? Because he commented on the
he
plus
said this is
84 and
ridiculous,
how ridiculous it was that the person who got knocked out won an Olympic gold. Just think, if you saw this technique, if Joe Rogan saw this technique, what's he saying about our sport?
Yeah.
And if this is a joke, then that's obviously not great for our sport.
Yeah.
maybe we need an outside perspective to come in. Hey,
Yeah,
go on, give
just
our
a
sport.
spectator.
Check out our sport.
Because the one thing that I hear a lot is from people like maybe just in the dojo, not in the space, they're just sort of floating around. It's just like so boring. It's just so boring. Like we love the cat and mouse tension game.
Yeah.
It's like so tense.
As an athlete.
As an athlete, because we're like, oh my god, shit's about to go down. But
as a spectator, it is so boring.
yeah,
It's ridiculous.
And so when people see scores of like 11-4 and all that stuff, that's exciting.
Yeah, and it is in our game. As soon as one person gets the leg up on points, it's game on, and it's continuous pressure until you get the point back. So that's when the fight starts. You know, but you just hate to see something score that shouldn't have scored.
Yeah,
and it looks so bad for our sport. So it's a
lose
but
in
situation.
saying that, though, the refereeing and the adjudicating and like the enforcement of the rules was very, very at this champion. Yes, some points probably got scored that maybe shouldn't have, but maybe just caught up.
That's our sport. Referees are only human.
It's going to happen.
Yep.
But there was like, I thought everything was fair.
Aside from a few protests.
Were they seamless protests though? That's the important thing. Or was it like we're pulling them back after 3 hours of comp?
No, it wasn't like Worlds 2023.
Okay, yeah.
But that same situation happened. So that one with Mia Bish and Odo from Japan.
Yeah.
In the pool.
I don't know what they were protesting.
I can't remember exactly what happened, but it was like, I don't know, 5-3 to Mia Bish or something like that. And I don't know, something happened, whatever that protest was. The fight went on and then Odo ended 7.
Yeah.
They bring it back to that 5-3. And then Mia ends up winning like 10-6. So it was like
something
crazy.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Like it was insane, but then Mia got through and then she ended up winning.
Yeah.
But if she that protest didn't happen.
Yeah.
Her coach did the right thing.
Yeah.
Her coach was an excellent coach at that time, but damn, that's tough on the Japanese.
That's so tough. Yeah, you argue like when can a protest be done? Because I hate seeing that. I hate when a match is halfway through and it ends up a specific way, and then you just erase that entire minute or whatever and bring it back to another time. And obviously, Mia is probably thinking like, it's all right. Not during the fight, like she lost and that sucks. But then after, she's like, it's all right. I'm going to get back in there because this protest is correct, and I'm going to go win.
And then she
What's
has a
Cotto
new
doing?
game plan.
She's already on the semi-final. She's not thinking about that, and then she gets pulled back, and then it's like, what? I got to win again, and it's rough.
Tough. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I mean, just really quickly, I know we've talked a little bit about the World Games quite a bit, but a couple of the standout performances. Another one was from the Carter space. Paulo Garcia Lozano from Spain won the bronze medal, and she's only 19 years old.
Incredible.
And then another on the other side, the male Carter space, 16-year-old Egyptian Adam Alethi lost the bronze.
That is
16.
insanity. 16 years old.
Is it technically
He did
fourth?
really good.
Is it technically fourth because there's only one bronze?
Yes, it should be. Yeah, it
so
is fourth. Yeah.
literally fourth.
Wow.
So that's crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Who do you have in the pools?
I'm not sure. Oh, we got it here actually.
Yeah.
But I know he lost to the Italian boy.
I think he had Ariel.
Yeah, he had Ariel.
Yeah, how did Ariel go? I didn't
got
get to watch
second.
Yeah.
He got second to Kakeru.
Yeah.
What a great final. It's
Yeah.
always going to be a great final with them. Yeah, and then on the flip side, the female Carter. I watched it.
Close,
Yeah.
but point wise was not.
Yep, they did the same Carter, Chadanyara Kuchanku. Both of them looked outstanding. Like at their prime, I couldn't see any mistakes. Maybe I missed something. Maybe this, who knows? But the referees, it was 1.8 difference in score for the gold medal final between Maho Ono and Grace Lau.
Man, Grace is really just getting some separation.
Yeah,
Mhm.
100%.
She's definitely the favourite for golds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Far out. That's crazy. And then just one more shout out to Ray Samda, Turkey. Obliterated Hiromu Hashimoto.
That
in
was
the final.
crazy.
That
Yeah.
fight, if anyone wants to go back and watch a crazy fight of just pure dominance, watch this one. 12-2 against the grand winner.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
we were in
crazy.
the dining hall. It was a big day of competition. We're like, we're not staying around for finals. It's too late. We're just in the dining hall watching Hannah's phone. Mark, Hannah, and I were just watching this fight. Just the kicks going out. We're going crazy, and everyone's like looking at us like,
What are these guys doing?
Yeah, no, that fight was insane. And there is no bigger advocate for Horomu than myself.
Yeah, you
I
love him.
love him. I've loved him since he was in the Series A. He's just so aggressive. For such an aggressive fighter, Iray's tactic was just constant pressure, but don't go first. So he was always coming into Horomu. As soon as Horomu went, Iray would get him. It was clinical. And the confidence to be able to do that against an attacking grand winner, insane.
and I think,
So
I think he got him with like 2 anticipation kicks.
yeah.
Like, the kicks were so fast.
Yeah, it was just like a big push in and then just up on the front leg, and it was ridiculously fast. And then I think the final point, he won with 30 seconds still on the clock. He won by 10 points. It was 12-2. Yeah, 12-2.
Yeah.
In the last couple of seconds, he was running away, and then he started running the other way, and then just stepped back on his leg.
That was that crazy.
Did an
Perfect.
aura. It was perfectly placed, and Hirom was like,
Damn.
yeah.
Array was on one though, this comp, like, in the pools. And anyway, moving on from World Games, I think it was just pretty cool. I mean, the next one's in Germany.
I'm still going to be young. I don't know about you.
Jesus.
Shots, but facts.
I feel like we need to take a break after this. All right, had a little break, but we just went through a couple of the results from World Games, and there's a few things we want.
There's just so much
There's
to
just-
mention.
there's a lot to take away
yeah,
from this.
yeah.
But the craziest one is your one, the Egyptian one.
Egypt did not get a gold medal in the World Games at karate. How insane is that? We had Abdulaziz, I mean, arguably one of the greatest of all time.
I think he's only lost 2 fights in
Are you joking?
2 fights.
So it's 3 fights now.
No,
Because
that was
he
the
lost
second one.
he lost to Nurkanat and Paul. and then he lost in the semi-finals.
Oh yeah, so 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
so he's but insane stat line. And then Taha Tarek Mahmoud as well missed out on the finals against Angelo Kovacic. Insane. And then there was a Egyptian girl who got injured, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Ali Norson. She got bronze. I didn't see her semi-final, but lost her semi-final.
Killer.
Yeah, and then you've got the Egyptian male Carter. That's just astonishing to be in a bronze medal match at 16. We're not expecting too much from him, but it's just insane that Egypt didn't get a gold medal.
Right?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Germany came away 2 out of 2 gold medals. That was insane. Croatia got like 3 medals out of
gold, silver, bronze.
Out of like 4 athletes.
Wow.
Japan got majority of them came away with a medal except for like 2 or 3 of them.
Ukraine did super good as well, and they're currently 4th in the standings for the entire World Games. Yeah, Ukraine.
Oh,
wow.
And China only came away with 1 gold medal.
Yeah, right. Yes, because and a silver medal in the take 84, I think. Maybe.
No. It was
take 67. No, it was one of them. Or maybe it was a bronze match. Maybe it was. Yeah, it was a bronze medal. My apologies. Yeah, versus Nurkanat. Yeah, in your division.
Yeah, that's right.
Insane stat line.
Yeah. How cool is the format though? Right, the top 2 go through.
Yeah, so that played a huge role in this comp because you had a couple of rematches from pool play in the gold medal match.
Yeah, you don't see that in the Premier League. One goes through.
Yeah,
but having the top 2 that goes over, I think it's epic. Because it happened in yours, right?
Yeah, the plus 68, you had Maria Torres versus Joanna. And in the pool, Maria won and came out first. But then in the final, Joanna ended up switching it and she ended up winning. And then same with the bronze medal batch. For the pool, Sofa ended up beating Cleo. And then for the bronze medal batch, Cleo ended up beating Sofa. So they both just did a flip. And that was insane. And the fact that both from the same pool ended up together.
Yeah, the crossover. That's
crazy.
That's actually crazy. I can't see that happening in that's crazy. I love this system. Oh, the pool system is just so good.
Yeah,
I just think.
Yeah, everybody gets a fire, and it does come down to like. There's so many more tactics involved in terms of like you might be in a position where you have to get points.
Yeah.
So there is no just chilling out for a 1-0 victory. That's not enough.
No.
Yeah,
you know?
not at
Especially
all.
when the points are flying out.
Yeah.
Games.
Yeah.
I reckon we need to bring some form of pool system national stage. Oh, talking about. That's right. I'll it's too long. It's too long for an idea.
Fair enough.
Moving on. We've had an insane result. I think this is the first ever in the youth league system that we've had a gold medal from Australia. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I think you might be right.
We've had a bronze medal, yeah.
Yep.
Dardan Jahiu from Kimakai Martial Arts in Victoria.
Big clap.
There we go. Well done. That is fantastic. In the youth league in Monterrey, Mexico, this is insane. I didn't even know it was on.
No, I know.
We were just so wrapped up with
the World Games
and stuff. But the post comes through. It's like he's in the final, and you're like, what?
Yeah,
he gets gold.
Yeah.
And you're watching the score go like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then last minute, gack.
No, it was almost over. It was like the Mexican guy got a body kick in like 3 seconds to go, and you're like, and I'm watching. We're watching it like obviously knowing the result, and you're like, how is he going to do this? What's he going to do? It was. I think it was 5-5.
Yeah.
And Mexico had Sensu.
No, and then got Sensu taken off, but because he had the body kick, then if it went to
no flags,
not
it's
flags,
just
but decision, because he had the body kick, he would have won. Yeah, so what's he going to do? What did he do? Bang! Last minute, gack. Oh,
Chulang gack.
Such a long gack.
Yeah. But the thing is crazy. It was like 3 seconds to go, and he wasn't like rushing in. He sort of pushed in, and they bounced for like a second, and then the Mexico like lifted his leg or something, and then boom, Chulang gack, and he's just like turned to the side of the camera. He's just like, yeah. I don't know who else was there. If anyone was Australian.
There not many Australians. I think there was like one or maybe two other athletes. Yeah, 2 athletes in total. But yeah, not a lot of support in terms of coach. Not sure.
I'll have to ask him. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to fly him over.
Nope.
It's like you say what I
He didn't do that well.
Yeah.
We'll fly him when he wins a world championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, later on this year.
Yeah.
So he went through 3 rounds and then the final. So 4 fights. Round 1 against Mexico, 0-2. Him. Round 2 versus Italy, 0-1. And then round 3 for the semi-final against Peru, 3-1 to him. So he's only lost 1 point at run. And then against Mexico in the final, 5-6.
Cleaned him.
That is so sick.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Dardan. That is incredible.
Yeah.
Making Australia incredibly proud.
Absolutely. But yeah, and some of the other kids that have, well, so that's Cadet Male Kumite plus 70.
That was his
kilograms.
division.
That was his division.
Yep.
Cadets, this is insane. The kids are just doing some amazing stuff right now, especially if we go over to the other side of the world in the Asian Youth Open Championships training camp in Hangzhou, China. So we did a bit of a crossover. We were in China, we left. Kids came to China.
Did you see him at all in person?
No.
Oh no,
We
different area.
Honestly,
different
we
city.
could have caught like a 1-hour flight over.
Yeah.
And stopped by for a bit.
Yeah, what do you?
Hangzhou. Don't want to go back there again.
I don't want to stay in China.
Yeah, no. But this squad is being led by Sensei Matt Johnson and Sensei Robin Choi. A lot of their own kids from their clubs are going, but then there's a few that you got.
My little boy is there, my little Nathaniel. My little boy.
He's not little.
He's not little.
No.
He's taller than me.
Yeah, I think we've got also Leo Prinsloo over there from
WA, yep.
They're quite cute.
It's
all
a
over together.
massive team.
Yeah.
Like I saw the official photo. They're
Just
a
in
huge
regard to,
team.
we have not had this many kids fly over for just an open. Ever? This is insane.
I mean, we're bringing
be
back
close.
those big tours. I mean, this month is huge for all of the tours and stuff like that. So I'm loving seeing this. This is what we need.
Yep. Yeah. What we need, and there's clearly a need for it. I mean, all these athletes are more than happy to jump on these opportunities. I mean, it's definitely an expensive trip, but especially with the Asia, it's a lot cheaper than going to Europe, and there's still great opportunity there.
I'm glad it's been advertised. It wasn't advertised very much definitely not when I was a kid. I didn't even know.
No. And then we've got the Youth League in Philippines next year, which is going to be so exciting.
Mark that in the calendars.
Yeah, 100%. There's, as far as I know, there's definitely no limit to how many you can enter per division per country. Like I'm just going based off Venice, and there's so many Italians everywhere. Like I swear they have a squad of like 400 at that tournament.
Wow.
So I think next year for Philippines we can send such a huge team.
Send them over.
Yeah,
Send all the kids over.
And we're clearly like Dardan got second at nationals, so he's like he's probably one of the best, or he's definitely one of the best in our division in Australia. But everybody is competitive in this space. Therefore, everybody has that opportunity to get a gold medal.
I don't think our kids realize how talented they are, especially if they hit a youth league before the World Championships. Because I feel that when the kids hit the World Championships, some of them, or I feel a vast majority, they don't know what's going to hit them. They don't know what they're up against. Some might lack confidence because you see European championships all the time. You're like, kids are cool. They don't realize how cool they are. But if you hit a youth league, get their confidence up and then chuck them into the World Championships and they're all prepared.
Preach, Hannah. Preach.
Very good.
Get them in there.
Especially these competitions like this, like the Youth Open Championships, still a lot of countries would be here for this training camp. It's massive. You got Ayumi from Japan, Muhammad Al Jafari, and then China, like star-studded lineup for a seminar. Some insight that they're...
Oh, really good. I hear that their warm-ups are going for like an hour.
Yeah.
And I think that's a bit of a shock to all of our kids. They're like, whoa, what is this?
I'm sure that would be the perfect camp to go to if you didn't know how to kick or you didn't love kicking.
Yeah.
Go to that camp. Li Gong, ex-Taekwondo.
Yeah, she's Taekwondo background.
Yeah, Taekwondo background, and then, Al Jafari.
Crazy.
They all have extensive background in taking training sessions as well, those 3 instructors, and I think that they're doing an amazing job over there, and our kids are really loving it. So make more happen. Our kids were also getting signatures, and I was like, cool. I want to see.
Yeah.
These guys are cool.
Yeah. No, I think this type of stuff for our kids is like the answer for, especially these like open. I'm not sure of how intense this competition is going to be. Maybe it's going to be a little bit just a regular international open big training camp, and because of the athletes that are there. But it's a great sort of stepping stone before. Imagine doing this and then someone hits youth league next year.
Yeah, Youth League Philippines should be on everybody's calendar now. I can't tell you what the dates are, but
I don't know what it is to become adults. Kids are going to become really good.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have to fight them. Oh!
I think you'll be all right, Hannah. I think you'll be fine. Oh, my God. But, yeah, I can't wait to see what comes of these, the results from this camp. Are they going on elsewhere? I think they're going...
Philippines.
So they're going straight from this to the Philippines.
I don't know if it's the entire team. Yeah, but I know that's definitely a dual opportunity. You can do both. No, thank you very much, Hannah, for coming back as a return, our first return guest.
Yeah. How does that feel? Does it feel?
No, I do feel a little bit special. It's, my heart's warm.
Well, our hearts are very warm. We love having you on here, and I'm sure everyone... I think actually your episode was one of the highest listened episodes. Yeah, so...
Thank you, everyone out there.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you want Hannah back or if you don't.
Yeah, that's
No, maybe not if you don't. Just keep it to yourself.
They'll be like, no.
Very cool. All right, as always, please let us know your thoughts and opinions and anything you'd like us to chat about. After all, we're an organisation for you. Send us an email at kaizenculture.info@gmail.com or simply send us a DM on social media for anything that's coming up. We've got big things coming up this next few months. So stay tuned for all Super Seminar stuff. Thank you very much, Hannah.
Thank you. Bring me back for a third if you would.
100%.
I can't wait. See you.